Hey guys, it's James the Rambling Dasher, and welcome to another episode of the Rambling Dasher. Hey, we are already started. I don't know what, but I guess I had to turn off the app or pause it anyway to go get gas. I had got a $3.25 order for like 5 miles, and I was like, decline. So then I just paused it and went and got gas and got started up again. It's about 30 minutes after my normal start time, but I already got an order, already picked it up at Logan's, and it's only 3 minutes away. So we're headed there now. Yeah, the sun is bright. Just bear with me 1 second, please. So yeah, if you haven't been watching us before, thanks so much for stopping by. We do a little just ride along kind of deal where I kind of ramble a lot about DoorDash and whatever else. So yeah, there's that, and then we try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and go for about 6 hours. And usually my goal, I will say this, my goal is 120. Prior to about a month ago, well, I will say this, that over the summertime, there was no problem hitting that 120 in 6 hours. Sometimes I could get it in 5. Before they made the change over in our area to move to the overall Dasher rating, my goal was 100, because I would be lucky to get 100 on some nights. But then once they did that, boom, 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 I'm getting 120 easy, 120 to 150 every single 6 hour night. So it was freaking awesome. But lately, I don't know if it had to do with the government shutdown and everybody is like not getting their SNAP benefits or whatever, and so they go out door dashing and make extra money, and then they realize, oh, you know what, I can make money. And they keep on doing it, or this is my real guess, is there's a lot of people working to get extra money for Christmas. So I applaud you for doing that, making sure your kids are taken care of and that kind of stuff. So anyway, well, hey, I am at this first delivery already, and we're gonna run in, drop this off, and then we will be back at it. So just sit tight, we'll be right back. All right, guys, so again, thanks for riding along with me, much appreciated. I'm hoping that you will take a little bit of time just to click that like button down there and maybe even subscribe. I think we've been doing this for a long time. It's been kind of a slow burn, but we're up over 100. A lot of the people that follow me are dashers from my local area, because when I meet them in restaurants, and I just ask them to follow me, and they were like, yeah, cool. So anyway, this order here, we usually drop off orders. We debate on whether we're going to accept them or decline them. Go over the ratings and all that stuff of my ratings every day. I usually check my ratings almost after every delivery. I don't do it after every one, but when I'm feeling on edge about, declining or trying to get orders delivered on time, then there's that. So this order was $8.25. It took me, 29 minutes, because it really is counting the time of when I first started, when I was in my driveway, and then I got gas. So it is what it is. But $8.25 on our first order. That was $2.75 base pay and a $5.50 tip. So we're gonna keep plugging away. I gotta go make some loop-de-loops to get back up into Bryant, and so we're gonna hit the pause button, catch up with you after we get our next order. See you in a minute. All right, guys. So we just accepted like a $6 order to Casey's, which is a convenience store here, and it's about 6 miles. So we're gonna do our best not to just play the every other one we decline game here tonight. if it's 5 something, $6, we're probably going to accept it, even if it's like $1 a mile. So if it's like $12 or something like that for $6, 12 miles for $6, then we'll decline it. But we're gonna just try to keep busy and knock out a bunch of orders and see if we can't come up a winner tonight and hit over 120. So fingers crossed we can do that. So stick around and see how we turn out. See you in a minute. All right, guys, I think we're a good 9, maybe 11, 10 or 11 minutes late. I don't know, because when I walked in there, they were like spreading dough out on a pan. I was like, this ain't good. She said it takes 7 minutes once it gets in the oven. It didn't even have it didn't have anything on it ready to roll. So I just went out, sat in the car, and chilled for a little while.
Turn right to take the ramp. Then, in 200 feet, turn left.
So this is going
left onto North Reynolds Road, Arkansas 183.
Okay, 3 miles, 7 minutes. So I think it's going down the other side of the freeway. So I got to figure out how to get out of this fast lane into the slow lane to make the loop over there. And that loop is probably all backed up too. It's just that time of the day. It is crazy out here. So last night we went to a play, a musical. If you're familiar with A Christmas Story, there's a little theater over in North Little Rock. I can't tell you the name of it. Maybe like Argenta something. Argenta Theater. But it was really nice. They had downstairs, upstairs. They had a bar upstairs and downstairs. 2 rows of seating upstairs. But it was comfortable. I do have to say that. And it was kind of well, it was a reproduction of A Christmas Story, the movie. But it might have been a little bit more along the lines, I don't know. It was pretty much along the lines of the movie. The book was a little bit different. I have read the book or listened to the book via audio or Audible or something like that. All right, people. Y'all gotta chill out a little bit here. So, but it was really good. It was a lot of kids. It was almost like a kids production. There were so many kids in this play, so all the kids from this class, and they're all like, and it was a musical, so it was like they're singing songs, and the songs were unique to the storyline, and they fit pretty good. I thought it was a really good production. And I don't know if they're all local people or not, but they did a really good job. I was glad to get to see that. So me and the kid and the significant other, maybe that's what I need to start calling her. She doesn't like the word girlfriend. I was like, what do you want me to say? So anyway, and my brother came. So surprisingly, hadn't seen him since maybe my grandmother's 100th birthday in March. So it's been a while. So got to visit with him just a little bit. So anyway, but I think, well, oh, this is taking us up to a car dealership up here. So I get to go down to the car dealership, deliver some cheap pizza. So my guess is this is not a car salesman, or else he's having a really bad month. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go deliver this up here, and we will be right back. All right, guys. So We just got that one delivered. Oh my goodness, we're at 1 hour and 4 minutes, and we're at $14.25. That was $6 and $2 base with a $4 tip. So, oh well, another day, another quarter. So we're down here at the Nissan dealership, which means we're on the freeway that only got one direction to go, and that's down towards Benton. Which I guess we're in Benton right now. What it would be considered to be Benton, I guess. Oh wow. $2.24 for gas down here, and $2.14 with the 10 cents off if you have their little card that's hooked up to your debit card. Oh, here's a $14 order for 2 pickups, but only 6 miles. Lane's Chicken and Larry's Pizza. So let's do it. So maybe I can get these 2 orders done in a half hour. Maybe. And they're both of them have a little distance back to do the pickup. But this is the kind of order that when I was getting some crazy hard and heavy DoorDashes after the conversion over to the new software, then I would get these kind of doubled up orders all the time. And they were decent, you know, not spectacular. I mean, it's $14.50, so that's 2 orders for 6 something miles. But it's like $7 and something a piece. So, you know, it's like taking a $7 order for 3 miles. So, you know, I would do that. So doubling it up just means that I'm not sitting idle during this time as well, waiting on another order. So that's good. So I'm gonna go pick up these 2 orders. Check back with you after I stop off at Lane's, and then we'll head to Larry's. So we'll catch up with you in a sec. All right guys, we got both orders loaded up. Turns out they're both going to the same place, which is a bonus for me. So, and it's right in this little neighborhood. So I don't know if it's a neighborhood. I don't know what it is. It's on the back side of a neighborhood. I'm not real sure. Oh no, that's not in this road. Damn it. And there's no way to get in there from this road, is there? Nope. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go drop this off. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we got it all loaded up. And it is delivered. Sorry, not loaded up, but we got it all out the car. So that puts, that one was $14.50. It was $4.50 on the base and a $5 tip on each of the 2 deliveries. So that was nice of them. And here is a Chili's Bar and Grill business handoff. Bring a catering bag, $21.75 for 9.3 miles, and it's delivered into Benton. So we will accept that one.
Drive south on Essex.
All right. So off to Chili's we are. So we are 10 minutes away from Chili's. So hopefully, I don't know how much food it is, but hopefully they get it done by the time I get there and we don't have to wait. So off to Chili's we go, and $21, even if it takes us an hour, which it won't because it's only 9 miles. So yeah, that sounds like a good deal right there. $14.50 on these 2 orders, which I don't know, didn't take us 30 minutes. And then the next one, $21, is going to take us less than 30 minutes, or maybe 30 minutes, but it's 9 miles. But that counts the 4 miles that it's taken me to get there. So anyway, it sounds like a bargain to me. I just hope they keep coming after this one. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and keep getting out there. Here's the deal: put yourself out there. You never know what's going to happen. So we're going to hit the pause button. We'll catch you on the other side. See ya. All right, guys, so we got this order loaded up here for these people. Anyway, so this woman from Texas in a fancy Porsche pulled in and was taking up 2 lanes, and I was like, well, screw that, I'm just gonna squeeze my ass in there, and honked at her, told her to move over, and proceeded to pull up in there and open my door and tried not to hit her freaking car. So I didn't hit it. It deserved to be dinged up all to hell, but I did not do that. Alright, guys, so I have got a 15-minute delivery, and I am not 100% sure where the heck I'm going. So it says 13 minutes there, 14 minutes that way. So it's way back. It's not that back far, but it's telling me to take the freeway access road. Well, it doesn't know which way to go. Both ways are 13 miles. So I'm gonna take this one. I guess I'm gonna go across the freeway and go up, and then I have to cross back over. But anyway, it's not 13 miles. It's 5 miles, 13 minutes. It's just not an easy way to get there from here. So I'm gonna go get this food delivered. We'll be right back. See you in a sec. All right, guys, that one was $21.75. It was $6.75 base with a $15 tip. So thank you to those people. And we just got another Yum Yum order. Not another one, but a Yum Yum order. Another order. How about that? For $7.35 for 3.2 miles. We'll accept that one. Yum Yum. We drove right past it when we came here. So we're gonna go pick up some Yum Yum. So I do believe that last order was, I don't know what it was, but it put us up to $50.50. And we're roughly, well, I'll say according to DoorDash, we're about 2 hours in, even though I hit pause to go get gas. So yeah, 2 hours in, $50, that's 25 bucks an hour. And we just got a $7.35 order, so we're gonna go get it delivered. And yeah. Oops, I can't hit arrived at store yet. Dang it. Why does it let me do that crap? Now I can't go to the directions. I don't know how to get out of this neighborhood. Maybe it's just right, yeah, it's just right up here. I'm not that close to it where it should not allow me to click arrived at store instead of directions. It should just like, oh, no, you're not that close yet. I would say it's about 4 or 5 blocks away, so. But anyway, so here we are. As you can tell, we are dashing in the very dark with a red light flashing in my face. So there's about 2 or 3 cars parked here already, so we're gonna run and grab this food. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so we just got that loaded up. I don't know if it's on time or not. I haven't been paying much attention to on time as of late because I have not had any late orders in a good while, as far as I know anyway. And I might have late orders, I don't know, but yeah, I hadn't been getting late orders, so it all seems good. So all right, Well, I am going to go get this one delivered. It says it's less than 3 miles. It takes about 8 minutes. So we're going to knock this out. We'll check in and wrap it up after we deliver this. All right, guys, that was $7.35. We're sitting at 2 hours and 16 minutes. That was $2.50 base, $4.85 tip. Puts us at $57.85. $57.85 in 2 hours and 15 minutes. So not a bad deal so far. Now, can we keep the consistency? That is the trick. So what's been happening, well, I wouldn't say it's even been happening. Like one night this week, it was just horrible the whole freaking night. Wednesday wasn't all that bad. But we didn't get our 120. I think we got either like, we got almost 117, I do believe. So tonight in 2 hours and 15 minutes, we're sitting at $57. So almost halfway there after 2 hours and 15 minutes. So the other night it was pretty good. In the middle we were consistently busy, and then towards the end we just couldn't get any decent orders. We got a crap load of like $3 and $5 and just garbage orders. So I'm gonna hit continue dash. I'm gonna go take a look while I'm not getting any offers right now because I'm kind of a little ways out, and that's fine. So I'm gonna go look at my ratings and see where we are right now. So no, and there's a 1875 order. Wow, for 16.7 miles. Where the heck is this taking me? So I gotta get, I don't even know where this is taking me to get this. Oh, because I'm a ways from the food. It's going to Secura of Bryant. So I gotta go back to Bryant, get this food, and then go way down into Haskell. So we're gonna take it. 18, it's not gonna, if it takes me an hour, so be it. It's $18 in an hour and I will be making money. So let me go get back on the road here and get headed towards Bryant. I don't know where. Oh, it's straight. Yeah, it's straight through. It's on Alcoa down through all the roundabouts. So I just got 4 miles to go to get there. So let me get back over to my ratings if I can. Ratings. So right now I am at a 92, which is good. I think I started out at 90 or 91 earlier, and my my acceptance rate is up to 67%, and that's 24 out of 30. My completion, and I can't see the last 100, so all I know is it's going to take probably about two and a half, maybe 2.5, 3 weeks to get the completion back off. So yeah, I wish I wouldn't have turned down that order the other day, but I did not want to go back to Otter Creek to pick up an order when I was going towards the one Jersey Mike, and it said no, go all the way past the other Jersey Mike, go across the freeway, loop back around, drive like 2 to 4 more exits going the other way towards Little Rock, and go to that Jersey Mike's, and then who knows where it was going to deliver it to. So I was like, nope. I just saw Jersey Mike's, I hit the accept button, and then I was going towards the one I was thinking of, and turned out it was not that one. So anyway, and I just unassigned. It cost me 2 points on my overall rating. I did not know it was going to do that. Anyway, so we're at 99 on the completion rate, and right now on the on time, we're at 100. So I'm down to 2 exclusions that I've used. I've got 3 that are just sitting out there waiting. So like I said, I haven't had a late order in a good while. No matter how late they are picking them up, they've been giving them back to me for saying that you know it's either in the standard time, or they say they got your back, or basically those 2 things. So back on December 3rd, and today it was my last excluded order to Arby's, and today is December 12th. So it's been a hot minute since I've got a late order, which is kind of crazy to me, that it's been that long. But anyway, so let's see where we're at. I still got 6 more minutes, so I'm gonna hit the pause here. And I just looked over at myself. We are definitely dashing in the dark. Just apologize about that. I'll catch you back here in a little bit after we pick up this order. Alright guys, so we have loaded up this order. Looks like I got a 1-minute grace period on a 20-minute delivery, which means I got a little bit of time to make up here. People want to be just driving way too fast in a very crowded parking lot. But yeah, 20 minutes to make up here. 20 minutes to make up the 1-minute grace period that we have. So hopefully we can get this thing knocked out in 20 minutes. They had the food waiting for me when I got there. Oh, that's not very good. Okay, there you go. I got an 18-wheeler pulling in the road as I'm pulling out, and they're like taking up 2 lanes. All right, so I'm gonna just chill here. I think the Razorbacks might be about to play. I don't know if it's Friday night or Saturday night when they play, but they were just talking about it on the radio with because they play Texas Tech tonight, which is another highly ranked. I think maybe it's 15 and 16 or 16 and 17 is what we're ranked right now. So anyway, I'm gonna go deliver this food, and I will catch you after we deliver and wrap up this order. So, and then we'll probably drive back through the middle of nowhere and have a good 20-minute ride back with no deliveries, maybe. But we might get some orders down through Haskell Way, because there's a McDonald's and there's a Larry's Pizza and maybe a couple other places. Not really, but those 2 places. Maybe there's a Mexican place up on the hill next to McDonald's. So, but I haven't had an order from them in a while, or the McDonald's or the Larry. So, but there's a Sonic there too, but I haven't had any orders down that way in a good hot minute. So, all right, we're gonna catch you back here in just a second. See ya. Alright guys, so we got that one delivered. It was $18.75. Oh wow, that's very interesting. DoorDash to the rescue. $16.75 with a $2 tip. Wow. Well, I am glad DoorDash did that, because otherwise that would have been a tough sell to get a $4 for, like, I don't know, was it 13, 14 miles to come out here? So much appreciation to DoorDash on that one. Good night. That's gonna make my base pay to tip ratio suck from a $16.75 to $2 tip. Wow. That is kind of cray cray. But we're at $76.70 after almost 3 hours. So it's a little bit better than $25 an hour on that one. Now, granted, it's going to take us 15 minutes or so to get back into town, which, you know, is going to go well into the next hour. So it's going to make it harder to keep that $75 going. So anyway, and I have no idea where I am. I have no idea where I am. Hold on. All right. I'm going to drive into town, let you know when we get our next order. I got to hit the GPS up to get out of this neighborhood, so we'll be right back. Alright guys, we just got another decent order, 4 minutes away, 3 miles away, and I was going to run in and get a drink at the big, whatever it is, Circle K, but now we're going to Verona's for like $17 for 12 miles, so woohoo! Let's go get them. Alright, I'll check in after we pick up this food. See ya. Alright guys, so we got that one delivered. It was $17.75. DoorDash is helping out some more on this one. It was $9 base pay, $8.75 tip. So I appreciate DoorDash shipping in so much tonight. It's helping me out, I know that. And I suspect it's helping these people out as well, because they don't have to tip very much, but they're getting charged for it one way or another. So so that puts us at $94.35 in 3 hours and 26 minutes. So if we were doing $25 an hour, that would be 75 plus 12 is about 87. So we're $7 over that. So not too bad. So we're doing good. If we can get, so here's the deal, it's 7:30 and we're at $94. So that's really good. Now the trick is to carry it past the 7:30 mark. Can we get any decent orders after 7:30? 7:30 to 10. Now I do want to get home. I still got to get a few steps in. I don't know how many steps I got to do still. I'm almost done. I'm at 8409, which just means I got about 16 minutes worth of walking to do is all. But we are going to try to watch the new Knives Out movie tonight if I can stay awake, and that's a big if right there, because I don't know, dude. I'm kind of tired. But anyway, we're gonna try to stick it out till 10ish, and maybe earlier if I can hit over 120 by 10 o'clock, which is, you know, it's still like 2 hours and 20 minutes till 10. And I'm sitting at 94.35, so I would like to think I could get that $26 in 2.5 hours. That's only like a $10 an hour, which is about all I got the other night. In the last hour, in the last 2 hours, 2.5 hours was $10 an hour, if that. So anyway, all right, we're going to check in when we get our next order. See you in a sec. All right, guys, I just declined an order that was like, I don't know, it might have been like $11 for 2 pickups and 2 deliveries. And it was close to 10 miles. So I was just like, that's $5, $5.50 a piece. And I'm just like, I don't know about that one. So we went ahead and declined that one. We'll see what else we can come up with, because that one was a little bit on the low side. My ratings right now, I'm still at 92, so I'm at 66% on my 66% on my AR. So, and I'm driving from Bryant all the way back to I guess to Alcoa, because I delivered that on the south side of Bryant, drove all the way through Bryant and didn't get any order, drove on the north side of Bryant and got this 2-stopped order and declined it, and now I'm just kind of like, oh well, here it starts about 7:35 and it's 7:45 now with one offer that was crap, and then yeah, and I probably would have took it if it was a couple more dollars, but $11 for 2 orders, and it was well over 9 miles, and I'm just like, no, I will take my chances. We'll see what happens. But I hate to just wrap it up for the night at this time, because you gotta think we're gonna get some more offers, but why is it slow? Why is it so slow? And here's a good night. Another 2 pickups for $9.25 and 2 drop-offs, and it's 10 miles, and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That is ridiculous. I could probably go knock it out, but I'm like, it's only $5 and it's 10 miles. Sheesh. $5 an order for 2. You get 2 orders, but it's 10 miles and you got to go to 2 places. Yeah, I just don't know about that. I don't like it. They should turn it up a bit. I just got one 9 order, and they paid for one DoorDash. They paid $9 or 8 something. So here's a $6.10 one for 5 miles. I guess I could take that one. I don't like it, but it's only one pickup, one delivery.
Drive west on Arkansas 5. Then, in a quarter mile, turn right onto Salem.
And I'm at a place I can't really make. Oh, it's crap. It's the other Larry's. Dang it. It's the Larry's out of town, not the Larry's in town. So I guess I'm going to go out to the other Larry's and go pick that up. So this will be my second trip out to this Larry's out here, and it's a little bit frustrating in the fact that I've got to go all the way out here. It's 3 miles, so maybe that means that the delivery portion won't be that bad. And I could have swore I turned my preferences on to accept cash orders, but I haven't seen any. Dash preferences. I'm not gonna do shop and deliver. Alcohol delivery. Cash on delivery. So I got it turned on. So I don't know what's going on with that. There. So just in case you didn't know, this light is sponsored by Rambling Dasher Amazon store, so be sure and check that out. I haven't looked at it lately to see if anybody else has purchased anything. I know the last time I looked, it was right after the Thanksgiving. We had 2 different orders right around Thanksgiving, the 26th and 27th or something like that, and I haven't looked at it since. So maybe, and that's probably been about 10 days or so since I've looked at it at least. So maybe people have been looking at it, but I haven't really, truthfully, I haven't been putting out a lot of I hadn't put out a lot of videos either. So there's that, right? But do check out the Rambling Dasher Amazon store for all your Christmas wish lists. the great thing about it is that you get your prices just the same as you would if you're not supporting someone. But why not support your favorite dasher with using our affiliate link? So it helps us out, and you get the same great service that you've always had. So yeah, check out the link down below in the it's going to be in the comments, and it's going to be in the description. So you may have to click the more button to see more of the description, but do click that link, check it out. Also, we have t-shirts and hoodies, different things on there in our link tree. We have a shop in there that you can get them. So we I am wearing a shirt that's probably 3 or 4 years old, so it's getting a little faded. But I absolutely love the soft tees that I get from there, and whatever design. This happens to be my Tip Top Chew shirt that I love. I also, I think it was back in the spring, I got a shirt that was the one, well, I did one that was Taco Tuesday. It was kind of in a lime green color, and then I have another one that is a blue that has a picture of my dog on it, and it has his name underneath it. And then other shirts that we've done shirts for sports, like teams that I've coached in soccer throughout the years. We've done some for our neighborhood and the cities that we, like Benton and Bryant. So if you need a Benton and Bryant shirt, go check those out. They're relatively inexpensive, and I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know, maybe you can still get them before Christmas if you're looking for a Benton or Bryant shirt. But even if not, and the hoodies, I absolutely love the hoodies. I have one sitting right here. You can't see it, but the yellow one I like especially. But I have the Tip Top Chew, my foodie page, on there as well. So if you haven't already, you should go follow the Tip Top Chew on Facebook and see all the, I don't know, the different places we get to go eat. So that's what I mainly do on that page, is share tasty food, I think is the catchphrase. So yeah, that is always something I've enjoyed doing for a long time. So alright guys, we are at Larry's out here in Salem. I'm gonna run in and grab this pizza, and we will be right back. Alright guys, so we got this pizza loaded up and we are headed out. It is 1.8 miles, 4 minutes away. Oh, I hate coming out of this thing. I always drag the bottom coming out this. I should quit coming out that exit there. So, oh, I see. I had to go out. I don't know what this road's called. I can't remember. I don't remember what this little road. I have to. Oh, it's called Oak Ridge Drive. So we're gonna. But it's not very far, so it's kind of nice. Man, it was only, what was it, like $5 or something like that? $6. It was $6 for 5 miles. So 3 of it was getting here, and then 2 of it delivering it. So that's exactly what I said. So that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna go find this place, get it delivered, and we'll catch up with you on the other side. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so we got that one delivered. It was $6.10, $3 base pay, $3.10 tip, put us at $100.45. So there's that. I can't see squat to get out of this driveway, so, and I think it curves somewhere up here, but I don't know where. All right, I'm gonna continue dashing. Yeah, $100.45, 3 hours and 55 minutes. So we're still hitting right at the $25 an hour. Even with the little slow period with a $6 order. So maybe we can still keep it going, but that would be slim chances at this late hour. So, all right, I will. We'll get back with you as soon as we get our next order. See you in a bit. All right, guys. So we just accepted a 14-mile order, which is crazy. But it was $16.50 from Taco Bell. I don't ever get orders from Taco Bell. So this is my first order in Taco Bell probably in over a month, which is crazy. I used to, like last year, I would get Taco Bell orders all the freaking time. I don't get Taco Bell orders hardly at all anymore. It just doesn't, I don't know why. But anyway, 16 something. I just wonder how much of it is DoorDash pay with a low tip, because it is definitely out in the middle of nowhere. So this $16.50 is going to take me a good 45 minutes probably to deliver, and it's gonna you know, but it gets me up closer to the 120 that I want to be at. So yes. So maybe when we get back into town, we'll have 15 minutes because the hard part about this one is I'm driving 20 minutes out. It's going to take me 20 minutes to get back and 5 minutes to get there. That's 45 minutes. I can't imagine this thing being less than 20 minutes once I pick up the food. So that's going to take me to about 9:30. And it might be my last delivery unless I just get one on the way back into town. If not, I'm going to go to the house. But either way, we're going to go get this one, get it delivered, and then we'll see what happens after that. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we got that. It has 3 drinks and 17 minutes, and we got about a 3-minute grace period. So the crazy thing is, it's only the second longest trip we've made so far today. I just sent them a meme picture of me eating all their tacos, and they just like sent me 6 rolling on the floor laughing emojis in a row, which is freaking awesome. I would love it to get $4 more out of them on an extra tip. Maybe just shoot me a 5 at the end, and I'll call it a night. But I'm not supposed to be there till 9 o'clock, which puts me back here at about 9:15, 9:20, probably 9:20 after I get this stuff loaded. I don't know what kind of driveway they're gonna have or whatever, so who knows. I could be traipsing through swamp land or something. I felt like it had to do that the other night, and I was just in Bryant, but they had a mud driveway, and I was trying to straddle the mud pits all the way up to their house, and because you could see like ruts everywhere, and I'm like, what in the world? Which, you know, I lived a long ways out a time or two, and my driveway was horrible. But anyway, all right, well, 15 more minutes, 10 more miles, so hopefully we will yeah, it's going out West Sardis Road, which is going, I don't know how far out that way, but 10 miles is a long way. So I'm gonna hit the pause button. We're gonna head that way. I'll check in with you when we drop the food off. See you in a minute. All right, guys, here's hoping we got it to the right house. I think it was. I don't know. I hope it was. So that leaves us, oh, that was $16.50. And the $16.50 was broken out between a $5 base pay, which, you know, I would say based upon some of those other offers that DoorDash shafted me on the $5 base pay. But when they leave a large tip, they give you less base pay, which I just think is garbage. But it's also nice when they do fill you up on a long one with no tip. And the tip here was $11.50. So thank you to these people, even though it was a really long drive out here. $16.50. We're at 4 hours and 49 minutes. 9 out of 12 offers, and we're at $116.95. So almost $120. And what time is it? It is 9 o'clock. So we've been going almost 5 hours, and we'll be back in time about 15 minutes to get another order. Probably not 2, but maybe 1 more order out there, and try to get home by 10 o'clock. Fingers crossed. So anyway, all right, so we're gonna let our I don't know, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I had this thought in my head, but oh, I don't know, I have no idea where this comes from. It seems like it's a old ad for like the Yellow Pages, where I was gonna say something like, I'm gonna let my fingers do the walking, which makes no sense whatsoever for anything. But anyway, I'm gonna hit the pause button. We're gonna get back into town. We're gonna find another order, and we're gonna go to the house. That's what we're gonna do. So thank you guys for sticking around, and stick around just a little bit longer, and we'll see where we finished up on the night. Hey guys, so we just accepted an order from Wingstop. I think it was $5.85 for like 2.2 miles, and we were right around the corner, and here we are. So we're gonna run in and pick it up. See you in a sec. All right guys, so we were a couple minutes late picking that up. I think the girl knocked the food off on the floor and then threw the container away. Then they had to fix it again. Whatever. I think it, I don't know what it was. It could have been the corn on the cob, or I don't think it was the chicken tenders. But anyway, so we got 1.7 miles, 5 minutes. That should have us there by 9:30, and I might try to go get 1 more order after this, but this is gonna put us, this order puts us over 120 for the first time in a good while. I haven't looked at it lately to see where the heck is this. Oh, I bet this is going to the, no, it's going to the apartments across the freeway is where it's going. I thought it was going to the tavern. There's a Spring Hill Tavern that doesn't have food, and so sometimes people will go there, get drunk and get hungry, and order food. But not this time.
Turn left onto Spring Hill Road.
It's getting cold out there too, and I don't have a freaking coat on. So I got a hoodie and a coat sitting over here, but I don't have them on like a numbnut, so whatever. But I think I will be putting it on. I wonder what apartment number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I gotta go upstairs, around back upstairs. So, yay for me.
Drive southwest on Arkansas 5. Then turn left onto Spring.
Okay. All right, guys. It says 1/10 of a mile and 4 minutes, so that's not very good speed there, but we're gonna get there. So we'll see you when we get back. Let you know how much we made. See ya. All right, guys. that wind has turned off freaking cold. So, whew, 9:33. So it's 9:33, so that means I got about 30 more minutes that I'm gonna try to do this. I think I'm gonna go out the back way, because I don't like going out the front. So anyway, so that was $585. It was $275 base pay with a $310 tip. It says your platinum status gave you priority for this order. Woohoo! So it needs to give me better priority status to some better orders. So anyway, but it is the one that put me over the top. So 122.80. That is 10 out of 13 offers. So 5 hours and 24 minutes. So I'd like to get another few more minutes in here and get 2 more orders. Well, I don't want to get 2 more orders. I'm willing to take 1 more offer. I wouldn't mind getting over 130, because I promise you I haven't had $120 night in a hot minute. Oh, I don't want to go there. Let's take a look at earnings. Let's see. 117 this week is my biggest one. Dang it, what did I do? Earnings. Last week I had 53, 38, and 105, 108, and a 103. I can't get back. Why is it not taking me right back? The week before, I had 68 and a 78. Yeah, it's not taking me back to the earnings screen. It's weird. Here's there, November 17th. No, November 17th I had 119. November 19th I had 118. So neither one of those were 120. This week, November 10th, 117, 115. Nope. Oops, wrong one. Earnings. Good night. When was the last time I had there? Friday, November 7th. Friday, November 7th. What the heck? That was the last time I had a $120 night, and I had a 133 on a Friday, November 7th, and it is December 13th. So, yeah, it's been a while. Over a month, which is crazy to me. And I don't know what I was doing that week, but that's the only night I worked that week. Or that's the only day I worked that whole week. I don't know if it was because of the weather or something else. I just don't remember. I do not recall why I only worked one day that week. I don't know. I had to go look at my calendar, but yeah, I had 12 deliveries, I had 15 deliveries, 12 offers and 15 deliveries. That usually means 3 double stacks. $133. I had a 25, a 14, an 11. There's an 11, a 22, a 10. So I had quite a few. And then later on in the night, I was like $7.50, $7.35, $5, $6.25, just to try to get over the hump there. But I'm not getting another offer now. I would like to get one $8 offer to get me over 130. But I may just drive to the house. Then I'm gonna drive down here, go up to Bryant, cross over the freeway, see if I get anything. If I hit my turn to go straight to my house, or turn to not, if I get an order before I can go straight, as long as it's over $5, I will take it. Unless it's like 10 miles, I'm not going to do that. But, you know, within reason, I will take it. But it's not seeming, I mean, this is the deal with Platinum. I should be getting offers earlier, and even though they're farther away, that just means they'll be done when I get there. And I'm not getting those offers, which is kind of frustrating. I used to like getting offers that were like, hey, you're 4 or 5 miles away, and you're not guaranteed, that's for sure, but sometimes your food will be waiting on you. Nope, $7.75 plus for 3 miles to KFC. So this is the offer. $7.75 might put me,
Drive east, then turn left onto
I can't remember the
Road.
cents, but I had 122 and some change, so $7.75 might put me over 130. Plus it had a plus sign at the end, so that guarantees me at least $8. I don't know, but we're going to KFC, people. I don't know if I can go in KFC at this time of night, or if I'm gonna have to go through the drive-thru. I'd rather go through the drive-thru. I'm just gonna sneak through the drive-thru, and then if I have to go in, I'll go in. But I think they'll probably let me in.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Bryant Avenue.
Alright, I know how to get to KFC, people. Come on. Alright. Well, I'm gonna hit pause, pick up this food. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so we have our last order picked up. We got to go across the freeway. I'm going to hit pause so I don't get any other off. One is, what was this? It says, well, I don't know. It says this dash $0. I don't know why it says that, but it was 122 and some change, and this is 775 plus, so anyway, we're gonna go deliver it and turn the volume down. Alright. Maybe I can get across the street here. Alright. And 1.8 miles down across to the south side of the freeway. Cool. Alright guys, this is gonna be close to wrapping it up. I do want to encourage you again, for those that have made it this far, stick around. We got a little bit longer to go, but I do want you to check out the Amazon, the Rambling Dasher Amazon store. I got a lot of stuff in there that's pretty cool, as far as just stuff that I use in DoorDashing, whether it be the food that I eat, snacks, or electronics and things that I use to record with or to charge the phone with, and cords. And I don't know if I have the cigarette lighter thing, plug-in thing that I use or not, but this light, the microphone comes with a receiver that's down here that plugs into the phone. I'm very tempted to go get a new one, because my son and I work on some stuff, like we're going on a trip and we've been doing hiking videos and other stuff, but we only have the one mic. So I would like to get one that plugs into my phone that has 2 mics, and eventually I would love to. There's a dude coming down through here with no headlights on. Turn your headlights on, them nuts. Not turning them on. Something tells me they're high as a kite, but who knows? Maybe they don't have headlights. I would like to get a microphone that has 2 mics. One for me and one for the kid or anybody else that might do a video with me. But that way we could just chit chat without having to hand over the mic because I like leaving it clipped to my shirt or whatever. That works out pretty handy. But I bought a set, and the ones that I bought for my daughter, which is the newer versions of the one that I have, she has it in Japan. So I don't remember if it came with 2 mics or just one, but probably just one. But maybe it came for 2. I don't know. But anyway, I might look at getting a new one of those soon. And maybe a couple other things. I would really love to get a new camera. We've had a GoPro in the past. I know some other YouTubers that I don't know them. I follow them. It's almost like we know them, but you know, they have a different brand that's like a GoPro, and I kind of like that. I mean, I don't know the difference between a GoPro and this thing. It could just be like hundreds of dollars cheaper. I just don't know. I don't know why they chose this one. It seemed like they used to have a GoPro, but I don't know what happened. So anyway, I wouldn't mind having a new option there. And this is the darkest freaking place, and it's right around this sharp corner. I don't know. Fingers crossed it's this driveway right here. That is kind of crazy looking, but I can't tell because it's so freaking dark. But I'm hoping this is right. All right, guys, I'm gonna hit pause. We'll be back. Sorry, we'll be back to do a recap. Alrighty then. So I'm gonna hit N dash here. I'm scared to go back and look at that order because we'll look at it in the I'm gonna say N dash. I don't want to take any chances on getting that freaking order. So yeah, that put us at whatever they gave us. It's put us over 130. So we're at 130.05 with 5 hours and 50 minutes. 11 out of 14. And this week I broke out with 291.18, and that's with missing Monday, which sucks that I missed Monday, but yeah, it would have been good. But I'm gonna do my best to get up tomorrow and give it a go and try out the Walmart, whatever the Walmart app is called, Spark, and see if I can't figure that thing out. I'm gonna go look at the ratings real quick. I'm trying to think about the best way to get home. I'm just gonna go back the way I came because I feel the safest that way. I know if I go that way, I just have to zigzag through some freaking neighborhoods, and I don't want to have to mess with all that. So we're going to go this way. Okay, so ratings right now. Where we ended up is basically about where we started. I'm at a 91 right now with 65% on the AR, 13 and 99 on the completion rate. So that completion rate is going to be there, and that one completion rate screws you over because taking one off is 2 points against your overall. So it's 13 out of 15. So they do not like you to unassign, I promise you, based upon the 2 points that they take away from you. The acceptance rate, they don't. Yes, I've got a 23 out of 30, but I've declined 35 offers out of the last 100 offers, right? So it's not near as bad as what it used to be. Used to, you would, I forget what you had to have. You had to have a 70 Did you have to have a 70 to stay gold and a 50 to stay, or 70 to stay platinum and a 50 to stay gold or something like that? I can't really remember. It's been a while since I was on the old scoring system. But anyway, I'm at 100% on all the rest. Well, I'm at 4.98 on the ratings. I thought that would go up by now, but it hasn't. So I have lifetime deliveries of 3546 plus the ones we did today. So I'll be up over 3,500 or 36, no, 3,550. So I'll be over 3,550. Okay. Make way for the earnings. So over to the earnings screen, and today 131.05. So at the end of the day, we had 11 offers, 12 deliveries. So what that means is we had 11 accepted offers, and one of those was a double stack. So that's why we had 12 deliveries. And I'm just going to start at the bottom of the list here. We see a $8.25, a $6, and we got, and then after the first two, we started getting into like the sweet spot, right? A $14.50, I think it was a double stack, a $21.75, a $7.35, an $18.75, a $17.75, and then a a $6.10, a $16.50, and then a $5.85, and then this one was $6 plus, I think, and it ended up being $8.25 total. I think that's what it was. No, it was $7.75, and it ended up being $8.25. So that's right. It was $7.75 because that was like, okay, that could just barely put us over the 130, or it could be right underneath. So I don't know. It was probably well, 50 cents, because we got 131 if I'm not mistaken. So 50 cents. It only, yeah, we would have been over. Good night, people. What are y'all doing? This police officer is he's just pulling out of McDonald's, and then this dude is trying to evade the police or something, and the police is following him. He didn't like the way he was crossing over the traffic, and he's like, yeah, that dude's fixing to get pulled over, I promise you. Anyway, sorry. I'm chatting and being observant of other things while I'm doing the recap of the day with the earnings. So back to the earnings. 131.05. We had 5 hours and 50 minutes with an active time of 4:14. So that is like an hour and a half of downtime. And I would say it happened early on. Well, number one, when I paused to go hit gas, was like at least 20 minutes, maybe more. And then I had 2 really long return trips that were 15 minutes on one, and then it turned into be a lot more because I drove all the way through town, drove all the way down to Alcoa before I got an order or something like that. And then the other one was I drove all the way back from Haskell, and I think I got an order on the way back from Haskell, but still, those were long ones. And they all add up, so yeah. So, not too bad. Tips, $57 in base pay, and $74.05 in tips. So the tips, so base pay, $57 is a lot for me for base pay. $74 in tips on 12 offers is what? A little bit over, is it more than $5? Forgot the poppers. Well, sorry, Justin. I don't know how I'm gonna send him. I guess I'll send him a message and say, be sure to contact support. They seal the bags and I can't check it. Anyway, so that's kind of where we are. 131.05. I think it's a great finish to this week of door dashing. And tomorrow I'm gonna give it a try in the morning. I hope, if I can get up, to go test out the Walmart Spark and just see what it's like, and we'll go from there. I don't know what it is, what it's gonna happen. I've looked through the app. I've watched one video on someone using it, but I still don't know how to use it. So I actually thought I engaged it the other night, but nothing happened on the app, and I forgot. I started getting DoorDash orders and I never turned it off, so I don't know. I just don't know how that works or anything else. So I didn't get any notifications saying, hey, here's an order. So anyway, so for those that stuck around this long, you guys are the best. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button. Help me out with that. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and check out my Amazon, the Rambling Dasher Amazon store, and support your favorite driver. Doesn't cost you anything extra. Just go and get whatever you want on Amazon, whatever you're going to buy from there anyway. If you're going to do all your Christmas shopping, use my link. It helps me out, so I appreciate that. All right, guys, appreciate you guys. Have a great night, and we will catch you another day. Bye.